Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Welcome to part 3 of this series about the 12 growth phases in Bazi Astrology, where I will talk about one of the 12 growth phases each week. And today we're gonna talk about the youth phase. Now, before we dive into that, the 12 growth phases are actually a standalone analysis technique that you can use in Bazi Astrology to derive some not so obvious information about a person. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hidden sort of technique that doesn't jump out at you when you look at the Bazi chart, but it can give you quite a lot of information about life events in a person's life, and also what kind of timeline or what kind of energy the person is passing through right now in their lives. So the youth phase is the third phase of this of these 12 growth phases, and the first thing you need to do is to actually plot your Bazi chart. So you can copy paste the link here. I'm also going to put it in the notes to this video. So all you do is copy paste it in the URL and then key in your date and time of birth. If you don't know the time, don't worry, it's not so important for this particular technique. Doesn't matter. But obviously you will know the year and month and day, so please do that. And what you end up with is a chart as you see below. Now, the part here where you have the year, month, day, and hour, this is called the natal chart. So this person is born in the ox year, the tiger month, the rooster day, and the tiger hour, right? So we can have up to 4 different animal signs in a Bazi chart. The top row is called the stems or the heavenly stems, and the lower row here is called the earthly branches or just simply the branches. Now the natal chart is shows you the energies that you're born with, and then we have the luck pillar. So this usually gives you a 10-year time frame that you are currently in, and it obviously brings different energies into your life on a 10-year basis. And then we have the current year here. This again gives you the energies of the year. Now, once you have plotted this chart, in order to see whether or not you have the youth phase in your chart at all, you need to then identify first your day stem. So let me show you how this is done. So the day stem is what you see here. Yeah, this is what is called the day stem. You look at the day pillar and which stem is located here. This is called your day master or your day stem. So this is the first step. So once you check what your day stem is, you then look here at this table over here. Where do you find this particular Z Earth? And we have it right here. And for the Z Earth day stem, the youth phase is found in the goat. Now, what you do now is to check whether or not you have the goat anywhere here in the branches, in the hour, in the day, the month, the year, the luck pillar, or the current year. Now, this particular person here does not have the youth phase anywhere in the chart, nor in the luck pillar or the annual pillar. And this is completely normal. This is not a problem at all. There are 12 phases, so you can't have all of them in your chart. Yeah. Maximum you can have 6, one in the hour, day, month, year, luck pillar, and current year. So this particular person does not have the youth phase in the chart anywhere. Now let's look at another example and see whether we find the youth phase here. So again, the first step is to identify the day stem. So for this person, it is Wu Earth. Yeah, that's the day stem. Now again, we check here in the table, where do we have Wu? Here it is. And for a Wu Earth day stem, the youth phase is in the dragon. Now again, we check the chart. There's no dragon in the hour, day, month, and year, but we have the dragon in the luck pillar. Not in the current year, but the luck pillar. So this person, even though the youth phase is not in the natal chart, is going through a youth phase, 10-year youth phase in the luck pillar. So between the years 2012 to 2022, this person goes through the youth energy. Now let's have another look at another example before I explain what that actually all means. So again, here the reference point is the day stem. This person here has a Ding fire day stem, as you can see. And again, we check where do we have Ding in this chart. So here we have Ding as the day stem. And for a Ding day stem, again, there is the goat. The goat would represent the youth phase. Now, no goat in the hour, day, month, or year, but again, the luck pillar has a goat. So this person, even though the youth phase is not represented in the natal chart, does have the youth phase in the luck pillar. And for this person, the youth energy lasts from 2015 to 2025. Yeah, so the 10-year time frame can be different for everyone. Maybe completely different for you, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you have the youth phase there, you will go through this type of energy. Now, what does this all mean? So if you happen to find the youth phase in your year pillar, so somewhere here, yeah, if this is your youth phase, then this usually indicates people who are very, very smart and constantly seek for improvement. Professional improvement, personal improvement, self-improvement. Yeah, they always want to become better and strive to be better. The only drawback is that once they reach middle age, there may be some difficulties in their marriage. Doesn't mean that there's a divorce or a separation, but up until middle age, relationships are fairly smooth. But then from the age of 45, 50 onwards, usually there may be much more ups and downs in their spousal relationships. And it will require a little bit more effort to have a harmonious marriage or a harmonious relationship. Doesn't mean that you will have a terrible marriage. Yeah, don't think like that. Just be aware that problems may be coming and you need to proactively learn how to deal with relationship issues. But because you have gone through all the self-improvement, because you are constantly striving to become better, this shouldn't be such a big problem for you. Now, if you happen to have the youth phase in your month, so if this happens to be the goat in this particular case, then this is likely a person who goes through a lot of big changes in their teenage years. Maybe they move house several times, or at least their parents, but because you're a teenager, you will likely move with them. So there may be a lot of changes in terms of living arrangements, maybe even school. Yeah, you change school quite a few times, but things start to stabilize during your middle age. Yeah, so starting from the age of, let's say, 35 to 50, things will settle down, things will stabilize, and you actually have quite a good career, and there's a good career progression. Now, if you have it in the day pillar, so if this happens to be your youth phase, then while you may be having health issues at a younger age, this is going to be resolved by the time you're an adult. Yeah, so growing up, your health becomes stronger and stronger, and you will be blessed with a very healthy middle and old age. And you're also very likely to be blessed with a lot of talents and skills. Yeah, so you're a multi-talented person who can actually make a lot of money from their talents if you wish to do that. And then if you have the youth phase here in the hour, yeah, if that happens to be your youth phase, then the hour pillar relates to children, can also relate to staff. So if you're someone who has children, then your children will be blessed with a really, really good future. And this is obviously great for you, because then you will be supported in your old age as well. Now, if you don't have children, then this means that the people you work with, or your staff, for example, or the people who rely on you in any which way, they are contributing to your life in a very, very positive way. So they are supporting you, even though they may also rely on you, but in a mental, emotional way, they are supporting you and contribute to your life quality overall. Now, in this particular case, we've said that the youth phase is here in the luck pillar. So if you happen to have the youth phase in the luck pillar or in the current year, yeah, either or, then we call this the small auspicious, which means that during that time you can look forward to a lot of small victories, a lot of small successes, and wealth luck will be there. So it's not going to be one massive windfall. You're not going to win the lottery in a big way, but there will be small wealth. There will be small wealth achievements. You will go from one small success to another. And obviously, if you do that, that ultimately adds up to big success as well. Yeah, so don't set your eyes too high. So it's not, don't expect a big windfall. If you do that, you may likely be disappointed. But set yourself small goals, whether that be personal, career-wise, financial, and you will be able to achieve all of those goals because you are in the youth phase. And in the youth phase, everything is still growing. Yeah, so if you set yourself those goals, then everything will go just as expected. Now, there's an additional layer to that. If you do have your youth phase in the actual natal chart, so if you find it in the year, the month, the day, or the hour, yeah, now we're no longer looking at the luck pillar and the current year pillar. So if you have the youth phase in the year, the month, the day, or the hour, or it can happen in multiple pillars, then check what the day pillar actually is. Yeah, what kind of animal and what kind of element do you have here? So for this person, it is a fire pig. Now, for you, it may be something completely different. Key is you first must establish whether or not you have the youth phase in the natal chart. If yes, then check the day. We are particularly interested if you are born on a fire dragon day or a fire goat day, an earth dragon day, an earth goat day, a water dog day, or a water ox day. Yeah, so those 6 particular days are important. So fire dragon, fire goat, earth dragon, earth goat, water dragon, and water ox. Those people with that particular day pillar generally are very talented people. And they see the results of their talents usually during the middle age. Yeah, by the time you are 40, 45, suddenly you actually see and you reap the rewards of everything that you've done before. Yes, these are usually also people who are very passionate in their jobs and in their careers. They are very good when it comes to strategizing and planning, and also with analysis. So analyzing of data, but also analyzing a person, analyzing a situation, analyzing a room. Yeah, that's also very important. It doesn't just have to be numbers and figures, but you're very, very good at analysis. And usually these people are quite assertive. They have a very good, strong self-esteem, which helps in their career. And they like to use this to achieve a position of power in life. Yeah. So this is the youth phase in a nutshell. This is how you get to see whether or not you have the youth phase in your chart or not, and what it actually means. So stick with me through this series. The next phase will be the thriving phase, and I will talk about that next week in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please do share, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.